I really need to start painting again. This is one of my landscapes. I might actually sell it on my YouTube website if I ever get it together. I'd like to make some calendars and cards. I don't know how to do all that. Some people know how to do that up in Michigan. I may have to make a trip up to Michigan. So what am I doing today? I am cleaning. Look at this. Isn't this tragic? But see, I moved everything from upstairs downstairs. So what I want to do is I want to turn this into my writing room. And I got to start working on my book. And I found that honeysuckle vine out here. Oh my God, it's taking over all these trees. It's back here now. So I'm on the hunt for that honeysuckle vine in the midst of all this. See all my acupuncture needles? I have to organize all this because I had them all the way upstairs in another room. And then I brought my treatment room down here, right? And now I'm rearranging it. And I want to let go of things. I love this, but I don't want to keep it anymore. It's called Donna Rosita. It was a play I went to back in 2005. So what I might do is take down the poster and save the frame and frame one of my paintings because I love the frame. But I'm done with that, right? So, when you're done with something, you're done with something, right? And I'm also wondering if I should keep all my acupuncture notes. I think I'm done with all this. I have it all in my head now, so I just should get all the paper. My son says, people don't use paperwork anymore. But yeah, they still use paperwork. They still use paperwork. I don't know. So we're going to do a little Reiki today. That's when I was meditating in the Colorado mountains. Oh my God, I was so stupid. There could have been one of those animals in there. Those, what are they called? Cougars or those lion things. They live in there. The cats. I'm almost thinking about getting a cat, but a cat that could be outside, right? Because I'm allergic to cats. So, because, I don't know if I saw rodent droppings again, but I saw them in my garage and it really pissed me off. Did I actually got another mouse in there? But, when you live in the woods, I guess you expect to get something, And I don't even know if I see the baby peaches on the tree. I don't know if the squirrels are coming by and eating them, but it might be a good idea to put a camera back there. And then I could see what's going on in the land of the animals. So yeah, I'm going to come over here today. I'm going to move this cabinet, which I love. I used to love Pier 1. I think most of my furniture is from Pier 1. The reason they went out of business, and I should have wrote a letter to them, is because they charge too much money. Look at all this. This is a desk I can't even use right now. But, once I have it organized, I'll feel better in my head. Once your space is organized, because sometimes you think, why even bother? But it is important to balance everything and have good feng shui. So I'm going to come down here on my kneeling pad and wash this floor, and then I'm going to move that cabinet over to this corner. At least I think that's what I'm planning on doing. I can't cover up the air vent. So it's either going to go on this side or that side. So let's do some Reiki, and because I gotta work on in here a little bit, and then I'm gonna treat myself and go outside later. I thought we were gonna have big rains. Look at all these acupuncture supplies I have to organize. You'll see it when it's all organized. It's embarrassing. But, I'm sure everybody has a room or a drawer or all this stuff like this. And I'll tell you, this is a good time to organize things, Look, why am I keeping this? What is this even? It's peach pear brandy. Get rid of this. Recycle the glass. Well, I was using it as a vase, but I have nice vases, so I'm going to recycle this. So, yeah, I have to organize all this. Otherwise, I'll never get done here. And I want to get done. So what else is... here's something else, the Biomat company. Here, let me show you this, because this is a good thing to have. I did do on my Biomat yesterday. Come on, I can't flip this around. All right. The Biomat. I'm not a distributor, but I can really say that Quantum Therapeutics, you may want to buy yourself. It's a little pricey, but you get the size you want. And to lie on it, because what happens is the infrareds help heal your body from the inside out. And I don't want to tell you what to do with your life, but I would get rid of my microwave. People don't realize they don't care. They don't care about telling us how dangerous they are. I would never have a microwave in my house. I don't even want to live in some place with a microwave. Okay, we're going to just chatter for a while, then we'll do some Reiki and some meditation. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, I watch YouTube and see what people are talking about. I was on with JLR last night. There were like 8,000 people on, and they were all like in the area where Nancy Guthrie is missing. I should go down there and try to see if I could pick up on her energy. I guess I could try to pick it up from here. You know, maybe I should do a reading for her. I want to do a couple of readings. I want to talk to Maddie and Kaylee about that whole crime thing, because they're not happy. All of the truth has not come out. You know, I think I have some allergies at this time, so I started doing that lung formula by Dr. Christopher's. So, you know, if you feel yourself hacking up stuff, I'm going to just go on a fast. I just feel I need to go on a fast right now. A lot of you probably feel like that. So, I mean, look at this. What are chopsticks doing here? I think I need a cleaning person to help me come and organize. I don't like doing this chore at all. Cassettes. You know how many of these I have? I probably have 300. Sherry Berger Coaching, 2005. I don't even know what this is. I should listen to this, right? You know, I found out that these cassettes have chromium in them that are toxic. Everything's toxic. I mean, what's happening to America? You know what? That's what I was almost thinking. I was thinking maybe I should either move to Koh Samui in Thailand or move to, what is this other place? Siargao in the Philippines. I mean, I don't even know if I want to stay in the United States anymore. A lot of Americans are feeling like that. You know, I think I want to identify with a more peaceful culture. And this culture has become very violent. I mean, we need to pray and meditate about it, but it's become very violent, and I think we're all aware of it. And now they're talking about the Christians and the Catholics eating people. I mean, come on, you got what? Then we're going to hear the Muslims are eating people too? Like, what is all this? What is all this insanity on the planet? I can't even process it anymore. This is a beautiful picture I took. Like I said, I want to sell my pictures and my paintings, and I want to make some postcards. So yeah, if you think this is a good idea, I hope you guys text me and spread my channel, because I feel like my channel's not getting hardly any views. And it really needs to, because we need to heal and meditate as much as possible right now. This is a sick world. And somebody said it, I don't remember who it was. She was like an enlightened speaker I saw. She said, yeah, she said, it's a war, not just a physical war, like a land war or something like that, right? She said it's a war between good and evil. And that's what it is, right? It's a war between good and evil. So, what side are you on? Right? What side are you on? So, I guess this would be a good idea to toss stuff out at once, right? Like, what the heck is this? I mean, you just find the stuff, right? So I know you all have a room or a closet you need to go and work on. It's new moon energy, baby dolls. New moon energy. So get out there and dig out your drawer. Pick your drawer for the day. I mean, I have all this stuff. Like, here, let me just show you one example. We're going to do some Reiki here, I swear. Like, what is all this? It's like, well, this looks like it would attach to my tape player, right? So, yeah, I need to really get it together here so that I can clean and organize and feel better about my space. Because also, you know what's motivating me? My grandson, I don't know if he's not my grandson. He's my, what is he? What would he be? He would be my nephew. Yeah, my nephew. I never met him. I never even met him as a baby. My nephew, see, this should be in here, you know, my nephew's coming in from Maryland because he's taking a class at Northwestern, probably on cybersecurity. So, I'm going to meet him, and if he comes in here, I want him to get a feel of me, you know, and how I live. And I don't want him to see this disarray, because this is not really who I am. It's not who any of us are, right? It's not who any of us are. But it's a good idea. It's going to dark again. I think it's going to rain. That's why I started doing this. I think it's a good idea to get our space really cleaned up. And just like figure out what's in it, right? What do we want in it? Look at this gorgeous picture. That would look nice in that frame. I don't even know where these people are anymore. It's my cousins. They're like models, right? I think he was a dentist. So pretty. So innocent and beautiful. It's nice to see people without tattoos. I'm sorry. I'm biased. And I'm sorry this one got bent. This is my dad when he was little. Roman August Markowski. Beautiful. You know, the Polish people used to put those big bows on, right? But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go through a lot of this. This is a painting that I did. This is one of my favorite. I could make that into postcards too. Whoops. So I have a lot to arrange, but you know, once you open everything up, oh yes, this is another one of my paintings. So I actually took photographs of my paintings. So this is giving me an idea, because I want to make these into postcards. I want to have like St. John postcards and a calendar from St. John, and I want to have other postcards about nature and plants. It could be pretty. People could buy them and enjoy them. All right, so I'm going to move this over. You know, just by doing this a little bit, it's like helping me feel free, you know, and I think it's right now, okay, I actually want to sell a lot of my stuff. Like I said, I don't know where I want to stay. I don't know if I want to stay in the USA. And I think a lot of people are feeling like that. And then I thought about moving to Belize, right? It's supposed to be so safe and yada, yada, yada. And now I find out that there's this huge cartel gunfight going on. Like, what's wrong with these cartels? They could make so much money and be so helpful to people in the world instead of destroying everything. Oh, and then they have some kind of Mayan ceremony. Well, I'm not really interested in celebrating the death of a pig. I mean, I know that's their thing and they want to kind of keep that culture alive. But you know what? I'm at that point where, why do we have to keep all these cultures alive? Why can't we just evolve into a new culture? You know, we always go into the past. And I think if you need to do that, you need to do that. But I think some of us are transforming and we're going right into the future and becoming connected to our intergalactic brotherhood. So that's what's going on, babies. Whether you believe it or not, we're going to be connected to our intergalactic brotherhood. So yeah, a lot of people are passing over at this time, so let's do some clearing and a little bit of meditation here. So if you want to get your favorite crystal, let me just see what this is here. I don't know. So, and then I am going to wash the floor here. So, you know what? This was good because now, if you look at this space, if you look at this space, sorry about that. Now I can get into it, right? Yeah. So I want to get into this and wash it up in here and move that other cabinet. It'll just be more balanced, you know. All right, so let's get started. Let me just put on this to meditate with. All right. or you need to get some water, or so remember, I don't know if we'll go into the spiral with me. We may the golden spiral because it's been very active lately, but we'll definitely do a clearing. All right, we're going into meditation already, actually. All right, let me do a clearing right away. Yeah, we've been in our heads. There's so much trauma right now. Let's breathe in and out. People crossing over. But, don't be so sad about people crossing over. Let their souls go. Allow them to heal. They need to heal now. We all need to heal right now, whether they're in our midst or not. We're all going to cross that bridge. We're all going to go over. One day I'll go over too. You won't see me on YouTube anymore. I'll be in the other world. But I want to do some tarot readings, so you may want to pay attention. I am downloading and uploading to my YouTube website, Unspoken Heart Stillness at youtube.com. So yeah, I hope you guys watch. Give me a thumbs up, because I need people to meditate and heal. We all do. This planet has too many scabs on it. The scabs need to heal, right? Even if you get a few scars, we need to heal. All right. Start with our heart. So yeah, you can either keep your eyes open or closed. It's good to have your feet on the floor. And then you might feel yourself start to vibrate through your core from the bottom up. Bottoms up. Yeah, I'm really grateful I can meditate with you guys today, and let's put our thoughts on whatever we need healed right now and allow the universe to bring forth a healing for us and any message from Ashtar that he might want to deliver to us or any spirits from the other side. All right, I am getting an image. I don't know, I'm getting an image of grapefruits and flowers. So I don't know if that means anything to anybody, grapefruit and flowers. Simulate your third eye. Yeah, watch out. Now, this is my opinion, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only, right? Watch out for fluoride toothpaste because, that all that chloride and fluoride shuts down our third eye and our thyroid gland. Like in your third eye, you might see like a starburst of light. So if you do see that starburst of light, just go into it. It's like a little portal, right? And just allow grace to descend and heal your body. You also might hear like a vibration. Like I said before, it might sound like a flute. Yeah, it might sound like a flute. This one, I had a crush on him, but then there was a scandal behind him. He was at college. His name was David Quinley. And I don't know, one of my friends said she thought she slept with both of the brothers and she thought she had a baby with one of them, but she didn't know which one. So I just couldn't hang out with him anymore. It just might sound like that, like the wind. It might have that really deep, throaty, windy sound. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, so you might hear a flute when you meditate. Just allow yourself to hear something. I'm not a very good flautist. And just allow yourself to be in that moment and heal from those moments. Feel from the past. Because a lot of these things are coming up from the past. Our heart chakras are opening, right? So whatever emotions that you have stuck in your orbit, in your field, it's going to be released right now. And like I said, you could put your fingers together, feel that energy between your fingers. You're a one-man show, a one-woman show, a one-person show, a one-peep show. And then you take that energy and you put it wherever you need it. So if you feel it on your shoulder, you can put your shoulder there. And your hand might feel warm and tingly. If you feel it in your knees, you could do it in your knees. So just use your own energy field to heal yourself. You all have it within you, and it's all being charged right now by the sun and by the meteors. Yeah, this whole planet is going... I think just the awareness alone is cleansing the planet. You know, it's waking up the millennials. You know, the millennials have to stand up. The millennials and the crystal ray children. The crystal ray children and the blue ray children have to stand up right now for a new world, a world of peace and love. And many of these groups are not focused on peace and love. They're focused on brainwashing people and destruction. And that's passé. That's not what we're into right now. We're into a new world order, and our new world order is peace on earth. If you want to talk about a new world order, that's the real new world order, not all this bullshit. Excuse me for swearing, but you know what I mean. So yeah, be careful what you put in your mind on YouTube. Remember the little monkeys, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Yeah, there's a lot of SH, you know what, on YouTube right now. And I don't know why YouTube doesn't have like stricter regular, and then AI is like a lot on a lot of this stuff, and AI is making a lot of mistakes right now. So just be careful right now. You know, pay attention. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this. Got to get back to my girly chores here, and I hope that you have a good day and that you get some chores done. So let's just do a final few-minute meditation. It's getting still outside. I hope we get more rain. We really need some more rain. Pray for Florida. They need rain. They have severe drought. Hopefully some of those storms will move south, moving south and east. Pray for hardly any destruction. We need to calm down the wind, calm down the lightning. You heard that lightning in one of my uploads, right? Calm everything down. Calm down nature. Nature's out of control. So stay in your center. Let's remember all the people who are passing over right now. As It Goes. You try to watch that movie, As It Goes. If you like Diane Keaton, who passed away last October, she's with Michael Douglas in this movie called As It Goes. Brilliant movie. One of the best movies I've seen in a while. So if you want to watch a movie that's going to kind of uplift your spirit and make you laugh, As It Goes. And who else is in there? Ben Stillman or something? I don't know. Everybody in there, everyone in there is amazing. As It Goes. That should have got an Academy Award. If I was voting, I would vote for that film to get an Academy Award. So listen, let's stay in our centers. And, you know, I've started a new rosary. So it's the Sorrowful Mysteries today, not my favorite rosary. So stay in your center. I'll put you in my rosary for whatever you need done, whether it's a healing or you're going back to school or cleaning out your place, like my place, my crazy place here. And pray for me too that I could get this together with these postcards, because I really want to do postcards and And we need some new postcards, and we need some new calendars. And I want to do this Caribbean calendar. I have all these great photographs, and I just stuck. So, it's that Saturn energy can make you stuck. But I think this is a good time. It's a new moon, so percolating new ideas and getting those ideas kind of manifesting by June. See, the reason I'm procrastinating, too, is because this lady that I need to meet, she's all the way up in Michigan. And the problem with Michigan is there's so many ticks. But, I mean, God will protect me from the ticks. I really shouldn't really worry that much about them. Because, insects and me, we have a relationship. I can feel an insect. I can know before an insect shows up. I can feel the insect. I don't know if that makes sense to you. You know how you just kind of have that sixth sense? And that's what's changing right now, too. Our sixth sense. We're becoming more conscious, right? More conscious of our sixth sense. So the more you do meditation, the more you work on your center, right? Like I always say, stay in your heart. So I think that's a good place to start because, and other people might have other opinions, but this is my opinion. I think it's a good idea to stay in your heart because, this is my reasoning behind it. See, do I really want something like this? I mean, what do we do with, although this, this looks like the spiral and what we meditate, right? Maybe I should keep this. It is kind of cool. I think that's why I kept it. Subconsciously, we feel that spiral within ourselves. And it's funny, DNA is a spiral, right? But see, the old DNA was 2 strands. The new DNA is 12. I think it's even more than 12. But so, yeah, I should probably keep this, right? Yeah, it's a keeper. Okay. So this is no. It didn't fall out and crack. That was a silly move. So I keep that, right? And then, do I really want this plastic stuff? I really don't like it. I just want to simplify. If I don't move to Koh Samui, or if I don't move to Chagall full time, I could at least spend some time there. So I'm not thinking of maybe going there, becoming, a Filipino citizen. I don't know if that's correct. But I feel like I could live there part-time. And this is not a good time to go there. Y'all should see this. This is the bottom of your feet. This is how I first learned about healing when I was young. I was 13 or 14. I think I told you that story. My mom used to have this massage therapist. She'd come over, and I would massage the bottom of her feet. And she said it hurt like hell, but she felt like she was floating on air. So, yeah, you can stimulate all the bottom points on your feet to help and your hands. I don't have the chart on the hands here. And your hands to heal your body. Look at my son, Dhruva, graduated from high school. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. So, pray for the people we don't get to see. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm going to send him a Father's Day card, though. So cute, right? I hope one day we get back together. All right, my peeps. I know I keep saying we're going to do one last meditation, and all I'm doing is playing around. I used to put these on. Oh, I could maybe put them under there for moving things. See, these are called. See, this is why I'm talking to you. These are called sliders, right? Should have had 4, but I only have 3. But, I mean, that would still help move that cabinet. So, when I talk to you next... See, this is what I ordered this plant. It's funny this showed up right now. It's called Edible Landscaping. The Nanking Red Bush Cherry. Berry Blue Edible Honeysuckle? You mean I planted the honeysuckle? Northland blueberries. Yeah, the blueberry bush is growing. Wow, I got this in 2025. Where are these people? Virginia. Yeah, and I'm going to tell him that my cherry bush has never, ever bloomed. Edible honeysuckle? Oh my God. So that vine that I have in the back that I'm thinking of getting rid of, it is, they say your blueberry bush should have some fruit the first year. And the second and third year has a lot of fruit. Well, I'm going to go check that out. I do have that blueberry growing. Edible honeysuckle. You know, I'm going to have to call them up because I want to find out why I don't have any edible cherries on my cherry bush. And I have to find out. See, this is the one thing about being retired that I love. I never was able to do any of this stuff. I mean, never. I never had time to take care of my own self because I was always... Don't I look like an FBI agent here? Here she comes, the FBI agent. Crazy, right? I never had time to clean my own space because I was teaching for 34 years. Not only was I teaching, listen to this, guys. Not only was I teaching, this doesn't smell like cedar anymore. So I have to, you know, this is a good time to get some oils, cedar oil, pine oil, because what I did, I put some pine oil in the water with some vinegar, and anything, the rodents, the bugs, they do not like pine. They don't like the tree steps. I don't know about the mosquitoes and ticks, because when I go out there, I wear clove. But yeah, I'm going to make up you know, my granddaughter would love this. I don't know who would love it. I don't know, somebody in her family. I know, they don't even invite me to these parties. I feel kind of left out, but you know what? I think my daughter-in-law felt guilty about it afterwards, so. Yeah, so maybe when I start teaching again, everybody will get a gemstone. So yeah, I just don't have together for the teaching right now. I thought, how can I even teach online or at a school when I'm trying to heal my body? I'm trying to take care of my place, right? It's just like I need to start with my own center first. And that would, I don't know if that would help you too. You know, because sometimes, because when not only was I teaching, I was doing acupuncture and body work and doing house calls. Because I had 2 kids to support. I had to work a lot, but I loved everything I did. Oh my God. I loved everything I did. So, but yeah, I could put some cedar on this, and then you put it around your home. I worked my butt off, and I catered, and then I used to work this job. This is even crazier. If you want to listen to this crazy story, right? You could wash the dishes while you listen to it, right? The other thing I did was I would stay overnight at this lady's house and take care of her grandma, her mother, who was dying, and change her diapers and stuff. And my little son, Drew, would sleep on the couch at her house. I mean, I was lucky I could do that. But then I had a psychic flash. I had a psychic flash that she had, look what I found, more sliders, that she had cancer. So, that was the last time I saw her. So yeah, I guess we have to be gentle with ourselves right now, and we really have to take care of our own spaces, because there's going to be a lot of changes on the planet. You know, there's a lot of earthquakes going on right now. They're finding that this one area is dropping. It's dropping in the Midwest section of the country. This is an antique. I don't know how much I could sell this for. I'd love to sell this for somebody who would like this for the top of their cake. Isn't that beautiful? That's definitely an antique. I should wrap that up somewhere. So yeah, at least I found these batteries. And like I said, I bought a battery place to put all my batteries. So I am trying to organize it here. So listen, I know everybody's struggling with organization, right? But we've got to get down to it, because get on down Get on down, babies. Get on down. Organize your space, right? Organize your space. All right. We'll do one more meditation for people who are still left here, unless you're bored out of your mind. All right. So let's do one more. See, this goes in a basket, but, I don't even know where these baskets are. So this is why I have to clean my space. I don't even know what's in these drawers anymore. I don't even know what's in here. So, and this is something I would recommend you getting. You see these things? It's called Eklund, and it gives you the different sizes. I have a lot of these little tools. My son says, I want you to move to the south side. I go, maybe one day I will. But right now, I have to clean all this stuff. I have to put my life in order. So yeah, I have these little tools, and I think I want to buy myself a really nice toolbox. I'm really into pink tools right now. I had to buy, okay, I have a confession to make. I was going to call this video True Confessions. I have a confession to make. Remember my favorite tool that I showed you? My favorite tool? I know, who would think that this is important? But this is a rock. It almost looks like a piece of shale. Doesn't look volcanic. But it's from the Four Corners. I hope you guys get to make like a Native American journey out there. I don't even know if they still have that out there. Just used to have some really pretty little blue beads on it. Oh, here they are. See the little blue beads? So cute. I got this out there. I love the Southwest. I don't know, because maybe what I'll do is I'll spend some time here. I'm almost thinking that maybe for me, at this point in my life, they say, oh, you could move into a community of people. Like, I would not want to do co-housing. I don't want to live in one room and share my whole house with all these other people. That's not me. I'm too much of a yogi. I need to be total silence. You got to find out who you are and what you need in your life. Right? What you need in your life. Who you are and what you need in your life. Because if you're feeling depressed, it's connected either to someone in your surroundings, some unresolved thing that was said that wasn't apologized for. Because this is why it's called True Confessions, right? We really have to be straight with ourselves right now. The time is out. We're in tribulations. I think everybody can see we're in tribulations right now. 7 years, right? From now till 3032. So a lot of stuff is going to go kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to stay? We have to get ourselves together right now. We have to get a perspective of who we are and what we want to do with our life. We're going to do another meditation. And I want you to direct this meditation, right, for yourself. Because a lot of us, are directing our energy to other people in our environment, right? But we need to heal ourselves. I think they're going to bring back the masks. When I go to the dentist, I postpone my crown until tomorrow. I've been procrastinating because I thought the weather was going to get crazy. But the weather really doesn't seem that bad right now. But I'm going to bring earplugs tomorrow because I think they have to grind down your broken tooth. And I'm not going to like that at all. It's going to be horrible, but I have to have God protect me with it. All right, so let's pray for our protection for ourselves and whatever we have to go through and experience. so we can grow from it. And that's what the Sorrowful Mysteries are about. You know, we want to grow from whatever we're experiencing. We don't want to be held back. We want to keep evolving and become stronger in our centers. Because these next 7 years are going to try us. So yeah, so let's stay in our centers. And let me get you here. So I'm going to take earplugs tomorrow. All right. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And it's a good idea, to even pull on your ears. I've seen that on some of the websites. I learned that in acupuncture school, too. If you shake your ears and pull on your ears, it's supposed to, release a lot of tension in your body. Because just like I showed you the footprint, I'll have to find a hand one. Your ears are a site of healing, too. So, and your hands. Oh, my God, I have to do the hands, too. Okay, I have to do the ears for you. And I have to do the hands. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get it together in here, people. My peeps, I have to get it together. All right. Yeah, just allow the energy to open up your heart, your portal. You can even tap it here on your breastbone. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, True Confessions. That tool, the sacred tool that I bought, I learned my lesson. I mean, I love doing it, but I ruined my tool. Do not use ever in a lot of mud, because what happens with that tool, since it's electronic, and I think you guys know already what I'm going to say, it clogged it up inside, and now I can't get it to work. So I probably should have paid for the 1-year warranty, because it's been exactly 1 year since I used the first one. The second one, it hasn't been that long. So what I did was I ordered 2 more. But my advice, well, I'll show you, they're coming tomorrow. I'll show them to you tomorrow. But my advice is, please don't use them on muddy ground, because you'll just ruin your machines. And my other advice, True Confessions, would be, we need to clean our tools. So after I'm done kind of cleaning and organizing in here, I do want to go out and I want to figure out how to clean my tools. You know, I guess you could use vinegar and pine. I don't know about bleach. So I have to look at that. So those are my True Confessions for today, Tuesday. And you guys will be in my Sorrowful Mystery Rosaries. I just finished doing the Garden of Gethsemane, where Jesus goes and prays. And I guess they say he sweated bloods of tears of blood. Oh my God, I have to show you my Jesus painting. Oh my God, and I put tears of blood in there. Ugh. It's very hard for me to look at it, it's so painful. But I also want to do one of the Madonna. Yeah, Jesus and Mary, they didn't come from one religion, either did Buddha. They just came to talk about the light within ourselves. You know, we have to light up the lamp within our own souls. You have to carry the light within yourself. You have to be a light to your brotherhood. So when you hear those negative thoughts come through your head, get rid of them, derail them. And now I'm going to go down on the floor, do some washing. and moving of some things here around my cabinet. This desk, I didn't show you this desk. Did I show you this desk? This desk. Okay, I know he watches my YouTube all the time. Don, I love Don. If he wasn't married, I would marry him. He's married to this wonderful Guatemalan lady. So this desk will be cleaned. But just look at this desk. This is like an old-fashioned desk, right? He and his son moved this all the way from my home, my 1840 house in Galena here. I love this desk. So I hope to be writing my book on here. This is also why I have to clean off. I have to get this site ready to go. Get this floor all cleansed with new energy. I have to order more pine energy. So yeah, order your oils right now while you still can get them. Peppermint, lavender, buy some plants. I bought this amazing citronella plant that I have in front of my house. I'll show it to you that later, but when you rub your leaf, now I'm thinking, it'd be nice to make a tincture out of those leaves, right, and put them on your body. I'm going to have to look that up, how to make a tincture out of citronella. You can make your own tinctures, right? All right, my loves. So remember, it's a new moon, so you're going to be percolating with a lot of new energy. So just allow yourself to percolate away, right? There was this one YouTube person who always used to say, percolate, baby, percolate. I forgot what her name was. There's a lot of amazing women and men on YouTube, right? So percolate away. And have a wonderful Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. I'd love to have a taco, but I'm not eating. I'm not losing weight. I plateaued at 159.5. Actually, I went up and then I went down again yesterday. And all I ate, let me give you an example how limited my diet is. I did have some walnuts, because walnuts are supposed to be really good for your body. It's high in protein and other stuff, right? And then I had some of that turkey from Whole Foods. It had Italian seasoning in it. But I think the Italian seasoning, I looked at the label, it's too high in sodium. And I could taste all the sodium. I'm not used to eating a lot of salt anymore. So, and then I had it wrapped around lettuce, like all these different multi-lettuces, right? And that's what I ate with the walnuts. And just had a cup of coffee in the morning with cream. And I did have some Ezekiel cereal with some regular whole milk. And I had some cream in my coffee. So I did drop a half a pound. Oh, and I had some dark chocolate covered raisins. Like a handful of those. So that's all I ate. But I did lose a half a pound. So now today, I even have to strip it back further. So I either will fast today or just do some bunny food. Just do some rabbit food. And maybe a hard-boiled egg. Because tomorrow I scheduled my appointment for my crown for tomorrow. All right, my lovies. Stay in your heart. And I have to do my womanly chores now. So I am going to kneel down here and scrub this away and dust it off. It'll be nice and fresh, right? And there's vinegar in it, so vinegar is good for cleaning. All right, my lovies. See you soon. Stay in the healing matrix. Not the confining.